to my channel. Today I am doing the long-awaited video. It is a crochet tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a headband slash ear warmer slash head wrap, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using this pink yarn. This is a regular worsted weight yarn. There's no label on mine, so I'm not sure which brand it is, but it does feel like Super Heart or Red Heart Super Saver. I'm gonna assume that's what it is. And you will also need a crochet hook. I have a 5mm here. So, who's ready to get started? Me! Okay, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to do a slip knot. This is how I do a slip knot. Not very many people do it this way. So if this is confusing to you, you can always look on YouTube to find another way to do it. This is just how I do it. So what I do is I take the two strands, I take my working yarn and the end, I hold them like this, I put my thumb and my index finger in the loop, I twist them, and then I grab a hold of the end strand and I pull it through and I tighten it. Very easy, okay? Then you just pull on that loose end and it will tighten up that little loop for you. So there you go. You have a slip knot. I'm gonna do it one more time. Very slowly. Grab your two strands, thumb, index finger, twist, grab a hold of the loose end, or either end, pull it through. There you go. Tighten her up. Then you're going to go ahead and insert your hook into that loop, and I'm going to teach you how to do a chain. Woo! So, this is going to be our foundation row. This is where we're going to build our work from. So what we're going to do is we're going to chain 18. So this is how you chain. So this is how I hold my yarn. I should go ahead and show you guys this. I wrap it around my pinky finger and then I wrap it around my index finger, just because that keeps the yarn taut and keeps you in control of it, okay? So let's go ahead and do some chains. So what you're going to do is you're going to yarn over, and that means you're going to grab your working yarn with your hook, okay? So we're going to yarn over, and we're going to pull that through that first loop. Look at that. We did a chain. We did a chain, okay? So we're going to do 18 of those. So I have one. I'm going to yarn over, pull through. That's 2. Yarn over, pull through, that's 3. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Stay in the frame, Brittany. Yarn over, pull through. So we're gonna do that until we have 18 chains, okay? Meet me back here when you have your 18. All right, guys, here is my 18. Go back and double check your work. Just make sure you have 18 stitches because that's what we need. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to chain 2 more. 1, 2. That's very important to remember that these 2 chains are going to be part of our next round, but they are not going to count as a stitch, okay? Now we're going to do our first double crochet. This whole headband is going to consist of 3 different types of stitches. A chain, which you are already an expert at, of course, double crochets, and slip stitches. So what we're going to do next, so we're going to go into this 3rd chain from the hook. But first, we're going to yarn over. So yarn over, insert your hook through the 3rd chain, yarn over again, pull it through. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Next, you're going to want to yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over again, pull through the second 2 loops. and you've done your very first double crochet. We're going to do that until the end of our chains. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over again, pull through 2. Yarn over, go through your chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay? Yarn over, insert through the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You're going to be an expert at double crochets by the end of this project. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay? That's all there is to it. You're just going to continue to do your double crochets until the end of your chains. Okay? I'll meet you back here. All right, guys, you should have reached the end of your first round. Okay? So you're going to want to go back and you're going to want to count your double crochets. But remember, this first 2 chains right here, they don't count as a double crochet, all right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then your chain 2, which doesn't count. You should have 18 double crochets. It's very, very important that you always check your rounds to make sure you have the exact same number that you started with. Every round, you're going to want to have 18 double crochets. If not, your work is going to be crooked and you're going to be very, very mad at yourself because you're going to spend quite a bit of time on this. And you don't want to have to go back and fix it. Believe me, I've done it before. So what we're going to do to start our next round, we're going to chain 2. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. 2 chains. Okay? Then we're going to turn our work. Okay? We started out like this. We're going to turn it. Okay? So we'll be working in the other side. Now you're just going to do 18 double crochets. Yarn over, insert in the 3rd chain from your hook. Okay? 3rd stitch from your hook, I'm sorry. So 1, 2, 3, yarn over, insert through both. When you're working into any crochet, you're going to want to go through both of those loops, okay? You see how there's V's at the top of our work? You're going to want to go through both. That's very important. So I'll do that again. See, I'm yarned over. I'm going to enter through both, okay? Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay? Now we're just going to do 17 more double crochets. And I'll meet you at the end. Alright guys, we made it through another round. Yes, we did. It's looking pretty good so far, I think. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and double check. Make sure you have 18 doubles. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Don't count your chain 2s. So we're good. We got 18. It's looking nice. So we're going to start another round. We're going to start our 3rd round. we're going to chain 2, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Okay, now we're going to turn our work again. We're going to turn it after every round. Okay, so we've turned. We're gonna go in the 3rd stitch from our hook, yarn over, go through, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, go through, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through 2. It's looking nice. Double crochets are one of my favorite stitches because you can do so much with them. Okay, this is a very important stitch if you're looking to be a serious crocheter like I am. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to finish round 3. Yarn over, go through, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Make a little song out of it. Man, I really love crocheting, and I hope that if this is your first project, I hope you really do get into it, because it's kind of a it's a dying talent. It's a dying science, you know? People don't want to spend the time to make their own things. They'd rather go to the Walmart and, you know, spend a very small amount of money for something that was made by a machine. But I get a lot of pride out of making things with my hands. Always have. And I am not an expert crocheter by any means. So if there's any expert oh, we've got a knot. If there's any If there's any expert crocheters out there who are watching this video thinking, she doesn't know what the heck she's doing, I wouldn't have done it like that. Well, if you have a better way, I would love to learn, because I did teach myself how to crochet. There's always a better way to do things. So we're going on to our next round. We're going on to our 4th round. I've already chained 1. I'm going to chain another 1. So I have 2. We're going to turn our work. We're going to double crochet into the 3rd stitch from our hook. And that's that. It's very easy from here. If you guys have made it this far, woo! Oh gosh, my phone started ringing. It scared the crap out of me. Alright guys, now that I'm off the phone, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my round 4, which is exactly the same as the last 3 rounds. Alright guys, I have reached the end of round 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, it's basically the same thing over and over and over again. You guys should have the hang of it by now. If not, you will soon. I promise. It's very simple. So you're going to go ahead and do as many rounds as you need. I like to do a bunch of rounds, and then I will literally wrap it around my head and see if it fits. If it's too loose, I'll take out a few rounds. If it's too tight, I'll add a few more rounds. You guys will know when you're ready to end the project. And when you're ready and you think that it fits well and you're happy with it, meet me back here and I will show you how to connect both ends to finish your headband. See you soon. Alright guys, so I have finished, well, almost finished my headband. It is the length that I needed. Let's see, let's count how many rounds I actually did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I did 29 rounds, and this will fit my head perfectly. I wrapped it around my head, and it has just the right amount of length to cover my ears and keep me warm this winter. So So I am going to show you guys how to connect these two ends to finish up your headband. My boys are playing around. That's what you're hearing in the background. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna slip stitch these two ends together. So we're gonna move this little tail out of the way here. And we're gonna go in, just find a space, go in. We're gonna grab our yarn and we're gonna come through. Just pull a little bit to tighten it up. We're gonna go through this stitch, both. Guys, remember, we always go through both of these. And then we're gonna find a space over here. We're gonna grab and we're gonna pull through. Okay? We're gonna do that again. Go through, pull through, pull through. Sorry guys. Okay, we'll go through this stitch. We're gonna find a space over here. We're gonna yarn over, pull through, pull through. Okay? Hopefully you guys can see that. I always like to hold this end over here together to make sure that it stays even. Just keep checking that as you're going. Slip stitch. Just gonna keep slip stitching all the way to the end. And this will make a really nice seam. And this particular part will be on the inside, so you won't see it anyway. Make sure you're still even down here at the corner. Oh. It's looking good. You know, I was a little iffy about this color when I first started. I really only used it so that you guys could see really well. I thought this would be a nice color to do a tutorial with, but it's kind of growing on me. It's like a Barbie pink. It kind of reminds me, hold on baby, I'll get you some juice in a minute. It's kind of like a Barbie pink, and it's kind of reminding me of the 90s, if that makes any sense.
Mine.
No, no, no. Those are mine. Thank you. And we're coming down here to the end. And one more. Okay. Get through there. Come on. All right. So here we are. It's all together. We have a nice seam there. It's looking real good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave a little bit of a tail, not too much. About like that. We're gonna snip it. And then we're just going to pull it. That's called fastening off. So we fastened off, but now we got these long tails here. What we're gonna do is we're going to weave them in so you can't see them anymore. And this is just my technique. Some people would use a darning needle. I just use my crochet hook because it's already on hand. And all I do is I just weave it in. Just weave it in to try and hide it. There's no real system to this. You just weave it in and out of these stitches. As much as you want to, really. I think that'll do good. So we're gonna go ahead and do this other one. Weave it in. There's no rhyme or reason to where I'm going with it. Just weave those tails in, and I think that's good. They're pretty secure. They're not going anywhere, so I'm going to go ahead and snip them. Snip, snip. Sorry, my son's playing on my phone over there. And now we're just gonna turn it inside out. And there we go. We have a headband. So there's our seam. So normally what I would do is I would crochet an embellishment to go right here, and the seam will go on the back of your head. And honestly, when the headband is pulled taut, you can't even see that seam. So there we go. There's our finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope your projects turned out great. If you have any questions, leave them for me down in the comments section, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!